We about to start with the questions. Well, anybody, like any of these questions, if you feel you could take it, then, you know, you just answer the question. Or like if everybody answer it, we'll get everybody. First question is, you ready, Corey?
Yeah.
The first question is, how long have y'all group been together?
Alright, let me get this one, set it up. We have been family ever since like 90, 91. As you see us like this, excluding there. The eye. You know. Son and born are brothers. The physical. Magnetic, same as I, grew up around these two. And so, you know, these been tight for a real long time. As far as us being the eyes formed when? Last year?
Yeah, last year.
Before the eyes, we were red eye. Before red eye, there was
low life.
Low lives. Before low lives, there were born suspects. Now, born suspects is originated the group. That's the first one. We did the first youth day. If y'all remember that youth day, when was it? 91? 91. The very first youth day. We was down there rapping. You know, some of y'all out there might remember this cat right here. You know what I'm saying? He was doing flips on stage, splits and stuff. You know what I mean? And we had the little calico cases with the DJ and things. So that's when it first started, you know, in 91. So that's how long? 6 years we've been doing it.
Okay. The second question is, how does your group contribute to the growth and development of the nation of the gods and earths?
Let me get down. we contribute because what we do is we bring God until the earth. We bring it God until this earth, onto this earth, something like that. All our lyrics is we do it righteousness. You know what I'm saying? That's how we come across. We want everybody to know about the nation of gods and earth. So when we lyricize, we don't say rap because rap is jive talk, but we lyricize lyrics. And we exercise our lyrics. That's basically what lyricize is. And what we do is, on all our lyrics, if you hear them, we bring in the truth out. And since we're a part of the nation of gods and earth, that truth just happens to be that we're God, and we're going to bring Armageddon to this planet, put it like that. It's war!
Alright, next question is, do you feel you bring a positive or negative view on the rap industry?
Positive or negative?
Yeah.
Well, I started off. I'm quite sure everybody knows good on that. We bring a positive because all our lyrics is reality, but we don't bring that. We rather show the positive instead of the negative. You know what I'm saying? Even though we know that positive and it's a positive and a negative with everything, we show you the positive first and let you understand the positive. But you'll see when we went through, which is the negative part, before we reach the positive. So we're going to give you some negative, but we're going to show you how we elevated from the negative and went and made it to a positive. So yeah, I mean, it's positive. I look at it like this, you know, everybody has their own definition of what negative is, you know. We're not on our songs, we're not talking about girls as far as, you know, demeaning them and things like that, you know. We do have songs about things that we've done, you know, and everybody here isn't an angel, as you all know, you know what I'm saying? They're on guard, and people do make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we put that in our rhymes. And we also have things, you know, just as far as lyricizing, you know, lyricizing, just exercising our lyrics, you know. Some make sense, some don't. Everything we say, we're not going to watch our backs over it, worrying about what everybody going to say every little thing, you know. But as far as the stuff that we try to produce, it is positive, if you understand what people are talking about. So, it's like that. Well, I feel that we bring positive, you know what I'm saying, to the world out here, so they can hear our truth and righteousness through our lyrics, you know. I mean, as y'all know, as far as the nation of gods and earth that is established here in Rochester, New York, as the eyes now called Egypt, you know,
A lot of brothers see us at the rallies building, you know what I'm saying? When you see us at the rallies building, recognize us for who we are right there, you know? Don't take it no further than that, because we're not just doing this just to be no MCs in the industry, just to get paid. You know, we bringing the truth out there for everybody to hear. You know, I bring positive. The negative is something that I leave up to the past, you know? The negative is the past. I learned from all of that. All of that negative I learned from the positive and negative is like, everybody knows that. So I balance it out. That's the justice. Peace.
No doubt. I say this very positive because, you know what I'm saying, it's not our culture. Islam's our culture. Music moves the masses, so we use it as a tool. You know what I'm saying? We're going that together, Islam and our music. It's all about righteousness. We build about the things that we go through in life, which is reality. Most people don't get the same aspect of things, so everybody gonna look at different things as being negative, you know what I'm saying? But our aspect, you know, that we all strive for perfection. So no matter what we do, we gonna bring righteousness. Peace.
Alright, well, the next question is, what is your goal in the industry?
You gotta start screaming on that.
To reach out to all of you. That's my goal. Everything that we say, I want it all over the world. Basically.
Indeed. My goal is basically the same as his goal. This is everything we say, everybody hear it. You know what I'm saying? The truth. We just want the truth to be out there, you know. You get negative, you get misled, you get all this different teachings, but what we want you to get is the truth. That's basically it, you know what I'm saying? Nothing more, nothing less. We just accept, like my man Armstrong said, accept us for what we is. All we doing is bringing the truth to the world, that's it. No more, no less, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
No doubt. So the same way Magnetic Instinct born feel, you know? That's my family, Mind Detect Mind, you know? I want to be heard. I want to be heard, not just to be heard and get paid off of it like I was saying before, you know? I just want to be heard and take heed to what I'm saying. Not just only me, but my whole crew and our label, you know? Anybody that come up under our label, just take heed to what we're saying, because it ain't nothing that we just telling you wrong. It's nothing but righteousness.
Alright, the next question is, do you feel that Wu-Tang Clan are good examples of members of your nation?
That question? Well, Wu-Tang Clan, they gods themselves, you know what I mean? They can come around God and they can build, and that's peace. But born universal truth, when they come amongst others and they put their lyrics on tracks, that's what I mean by coming amongst others. And others hear them, they get a bad example of what God is. The knowledge that they drop on the tape don't always be divine. Even though they're not telling people to go do these things, but people feel that because Wu-Tang gods, they can do the same thing just like Wu-Tang. You could get the knowledge of self and know yourself as being God and go out there and sell drugs on the corner. You know what I mean? You come out with a lot of slang rap democracy out here in this industry, and a lot of God alphabet and a lot of God mathematics that everybody want to stagnate themselves to. They get a little mathematics and alphabet and just try to be another Wu head. That's what we call them, Wu heads. That's what all they are. You know what I mean? But I give respect to them brothers. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. They doing it by themselves. I don't see no Caucasian man above them. You know what I'm saying? Them black brothers are struggling and striving. That's peace. But if they gonna put the knowledge out there, they the ones who need to put it out there, right? And that's my truth. Peace.
Next question is, is the eyes a gang?
Yo, listen to me. Now I heard him. Get ready to take your camera back and forth. Now, Cypher. You know what? You know what? You doing like this. Father like gang gotta be like this. With some glasses. Sitting up in here like this. No. Next question. No. Next question.
No. Next question is, How do you feel about rappers that don't express the true essence, like, of where they come from, the neighborhoods, and they just like glorify, exploiting where they come from and like, riches and things, materialistic?
Oh man, them gods, them brothers, I'm calling them gods because they used to be gods, you know what I mean? But them brothers right there, they done fell in the ignorance of themselves, you know what I'm saying? They know, they got knowledge, they say they have knowledge, but the knowledge that they have is knowing the ledge, and the ledge wasn't really known, so they fell off the edge, you know what I mean? And fell victim to the devil's civilization, the devil's materialism, you know what I mean? And they feel they get their back cars and they $100 here and there they could spend on some clothes, and it's all good, getting out some hoes. It's all fine and dandy, you know what I mean? It's all fun, but it's all got to come to an end. And what's still going to be here? God, because God is the one who wins in all competition, because God is victorious. So that's what we got to be, you know what I mean? We don't sit here and base ourselves on materialism. That's why when you ask us what is our goal, we didn't say to make mills, you know what I'm saying? We said we want to get heard. Because we look at ourselves as a big sun, and this sun right here let off many different rays. You know what I mean? This is a whole family and an organization who coming up just symbolic to Wu-Tang, doing our own thing, you know what I mean? But we ain't dealing with no materialism. We deal with love, peace, and happiness. That's the science of everything in life. Peace.
Yo, I feel like this. When people are asked that question, the first thing popping in their mind is Puffy, Biggie, say Bad Boy Entertainment. That's the first thing coming to your mind. You know what I'm saying?
On the wall.
Visualizing the mermaid swimming in their living room now, you know what I'm saying, while I'm speaking. But it's like, yo, me personally, I give them people their props, you know what I mean?
See, that's
Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they know what's selling, you know what I'm saying? That's selling. You know what I mean? Clarence One, he come out dropping jewels, you know what I mean? He doing his thing as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. Yo, y'all understand what I'm trying to say though. Yo, them brothers get their props for the simple fact that they know what it is that's selling. You know what I'm saying? And they're selling what it is that wants to be sold. You know what I mean? Businessmen. As far as them being lyricists, they can,
just
you know what I'm saying?
businessman,
Anybody can do that, yo. Anybody can think about something, one subject and completely rhyme on that forever and ever. But it take a real lyricist, you know what I'm saying, to come out and cut with something every time it's gonna be like, you know what I mean?
Yo, I like I was saying before, when I was saying take heed to the lyrics, you know, I listen to us as well as other MCs, you know, and like Born Allah over there in the corner, like he said, ask yourself, you know what I'm saying? Where you gonna go with the scar upon your eye when you driving in your fat Lexus bigger car, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going too far, you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's just a car to get you around or whatever. Where you gonna go mentally? Mentally, we here to shed the light, you know what I'm saying? We ain't dealing with all that materialistic and wanting to be sexing girls every week or whatever. We got our queen, we straight. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all brothers that deal with all that materialistic, get the finger. The middle.
Word of wisdom.
Alright, the next question is, when y'all do, because I know y'all gonna blow. When y'all blow, the message that y'all put across, because you say you want people to hear what you have to say, the message you put across, do you feel majority of your listeners will look at you in a negative aspect?
Nah.
Better not.
It's like how you present yourself, you know what I mean? If you respect yourself, and you must respect yourself, because all skeletons can't come out the closet when you speak, and your ways and actions are how you live, you know what I mean? When you respect yourself, others will respect you, you know what I mean? An example, a black woman. If a black woman go out there with little pom-pom shorts on, well, I should say what, 1/4 in the fraction statement. 1/4 of clothing, she not respecting herself. And then what? You get men out there who want to get with her. You know what I mean? They like, oh, look at that slut over there. I could probably get with her swiftly. You know what I mean? She not respecting herself. But you take a black woman who put some clothes on in fraction terms, 3/4 of clothing, when her body is covered up. You know what I mean? Head wrapped and all that. Then you get people, men looking at her, they won't approach her in the same way they would approach a common 85. When I say 85, I mean people who don't have knowledge of themselves. Poison animal eaters who have lost all knowledge of themselves and believe in mystery God. People like that, nah, they don't get no respect. So as long as you respect yourself, others gonna respect us. You know what I mean?
Word. It's like that old
We ain't
term.
fake.
It's like that old term. How can I love you if you don't love yourself? You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing. If you don't respect yourself, then how can I respect you?
God saved those who saved themselves. So if you ain't saving yourself, then you just gonna die.
I believe in that too.
In your own iniquity.
It's all about respect. You know what I'm saying? Too many brothers out there looking at each other, you know what I'm saying, with that physical eye contact. You know what I'm saying? They just equal. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the South. I'm from Alabama. So, you know what I'm saying? I travel. You know what I'm saying? I try to deal equal with everything. Everything. With my wisdom, my ways and actions. I respect everything. Brothers see me, whatever, see me with the dreads, the camos, the boots. Ain't all hot, and I come in peace. So when you see me, you know what I'm saying, it's all about peace. It's build. Always. So it's all about respect. It ain't all about someone better than you. We strive, we work hard for what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to come up just like the next man or the next woman. Peace.
Everybody in here real. Legal jobs.
As you can see.
Legal jobs. Bust our butt at Mickey D's if we had to. Protect for our seeds, you know what I mean? It ain't just on the rhyme until we get on stage and just talk all that righteousness. We talk about how we live every day. You know what I mean? We strive for perfection. That's what we gotta be about. Brothers take it down for, gotta do negative things. Hey, life is hard, you gotta go through hell, but in the end you'll come out right. You know what I mean? You give 85%, you only gonna get 85% back. You give 100%, I still you can get 120. You know what I mean?
Ha ha! That's God! That's the God. I love that God too. I love all God.
My next question is for the group. How do you feel about other rap groups in general, as in rap groups locally and worldwide?
For me, I say it like this. If anybody can give a message to help elevate anybody, it's peace. Everybody goes through their own thing. No matter where you're at, everybody goes through different things, whether it's the West Coast, the South, up North, you know what I'm saying? Everybody goes through different things. And what you speak on the microphone can help somebody elevate and build with somebody, give some kind of elevation, then it's peace. I don't knock nobody. Do your thing. I love all music, you know what I'm saying? Because music moves the masses. But if you can elevate somebody, it's peace. Keep doing what you do. That's how I see it.
It's like, there's a lot of MCs out there that feel like, you know what I'm saying, they have to be number one. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be number one, yo. As long as you heard, that's the main focus of an MC. That's why they are up there rhyming loud enough for somebody to hear them, to be heard. As long as you heard, you know what I'm saying, and you getting your point across, everything else is peace, you know what I mean? Indeed. I'm gonna say it like this, I'm peace with every crew, any crew out there. Much love, peace to all y'all. But I tell you one thing, if any one of y'all out there who be bugging, you know what I'm saying, want to come and oppose us, getting crushed.
Do it! Do it! Dare you!
And I'm with like this. Me personally, I'm peace with everybody. If I can get along with any crew, you know what I'm saying? I never go out there and try to spit fire at another crew, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about peace. But you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that, like, if you ain't about peace, then you gotta be about war. Because there ain't no such thing as an in-between. You know what I'm saying? It's either peace or war. That's how I'm with it. If you ain't peace with me, then you must be at odds at me, so you must be at war with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm with helping anybody who with helping them. I mean, we still need help. It's like a lot of MCs out there need help. So, I'm saying I'm on some peace, let's connect type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
that's how I don't mean to say, like, you know what I'm saying, if you coming at me, I'm going to destroy you. It's not like that. I'm just saying that if you spark a flame,
Coming negative, I'm gonna give you negative. You know what I mean?
Spark a flame, it's like,
magnetic.
that's the fire. You know what I'm saying? Your house gonna get burnt, not mine.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I represent, see, it's four forms. The forms of I. The I is Islam, it's dealing with peace. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We deal with peace. Now, if you know what peace means, you know what I'm saying. A lot of brothers out there deal with the four devils, which is jealousy, hate, lust, and envy. You know what I'm saying? Those four devils is what make other MCs, you know what I'm saying, go out there and approach another MC and say that they whack, or approach another MC and try to make mockery out of them and down them because they know they elevating better than them or whatever. We ain't about all that, wanting to step the MCs, battling them or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because any MC out there, we get mad love to. And we always leave an open door, you know what I'm saying, for people to come and see us and build with us, you know what I'm saying? That's like when you know that somebody is doing wrong, you always leave room for elevation. Simple and plain. always leave room for elevation. Y'all remember that, kids. Always leave room for elevation. Don't go in school and be fighting just because he whack or you think he tough.
Help
you know
that
what I'm
man.
saying?
Help that man.
Help.
That's what we have in Rochester now. Lack of unity. Everybody want to just bash the next man to uplift themselves. You know what I'm saying? We need to help each other. That's how I see it.
If you whack, you whack.
Alright, my next question is, what does the name, the eyes mean? What does that stand for? I mean, why is that name significant to all of you?
Because we see everything. Plain and simple. Even when you don't think we seeing you, we see you. You know what I'm saying? You might see this on some of our necks. You know what I'm saying? It's just the eye. You know what I'm saying? It's an eye that never blinks. Every time you look at this, you see it, it never blinks. My eyes right here blink. You know what I'm saying? So it might be a split second. You know what I'm saying? I might not even get to detect something that you do, but this one right here never gonna blink. And that's symbolic to my mind. You know what I'm saying? That's symbolic to my mind. So that's basically the eye. You know what I'm saying? She peeps you. You might have heard that slogan before. You might have seen that. The eye always peeps. You know what I'm saying?
You got 4 men in the eyes. You know what I mean? You got one. You got Trust of the Black Rain. You got Mr. Fatality. You got Starscream. And you got Arm Time. You know what I mean? My man Arm Time come with the phrase 4 forms of eye. You know what I mean? I mean 4 of our forms come together to form one eye. Like I said, we look at ourselves as one big sun that let off many different rays. You know what I mean? But we gotta make sure the house is clean. That circle of the house is clean so them rays can come out properly. You know what I mean? Because you gotta have rays coming out that could be negative, because that's why I place Wu-Tang at. You know what I mean? Peace of them gods, peace of them gods. But you got rays that come out negative, and we gotta have everything clean because our house gotta be purified, because it's always a circle within a cipher. So you gotta make sure the inside of each individual is clean. So the eyes, we go through a lot of problems, you know what I mean? Because life is life. Like I said, you gotta go through hell. It's like love, hell, right. You know what I mean? Love, knowledge, wisdom for the gods and the earth. You know what I mean? The supreme alphabet, Allah's supreme alphabet. You know, the eyes, there's 4 of us, you know, we go through love and we go through hell. But we stay together. There's one eye. You know what I mean? We see everything together. When we put something on track, it's all for one purpose, for one common cause. We go separately and write different rhymes. We write rhymes and put them in the beats that are already made. Well, I'm pretty sure most MCs write to a beat. You know what I'm saying? We come in the studio, we hear a beat, we just grab some rhymes that go to it, and we bless it. You know what I mean? This right here, what we pumping in the background, this little 16-song underground tape, it's something for y'all to hear. You know what I mean? This is something just to bless y'all ears. It's fact. It's fact. It's nothing but fact. You see this right here? It's shining bright and yellow. And this, you know what I mean? Like the sun. Shine bright. And I know you see this on your neighborhood buses. You know what I mean? Before the bus patrol comes taking it off, you know, because I don't put many of these downtown. This man at arms, and this is our man right here. He got an eye in the middle of his chest, you know what I mean? We go through the best to make these things right here. We gonna come better and better. But I'm pretty sure it's beautiful for heads who don't know what we went through, you know what I'm saying? It's fat to y'all, but we gonna come better and better. It's like you support us and you give us love as we hear you, and it don't gotta be financially. You just support us and you be by our side and say, yeah, I represent them people. If I come around with a little sheet, you know what I'm saying, petition, I want people to be like, yeah, I represent them because they positive brothers and they being real, because 97, there's a lot of negativity going on. You need positive brothers out there because ain't nobody talking about nothing. You got gods who come out as God and then change up when they get the money. Watch us. You see us right here talking all this righteous stuff? Y'all seen them other people. But watch how we remain the same when we get out there in the industry with everybody else. This is our dungeon. See, this ain't nothing but bricks and caves, you know what I mean? There might be a bat over there on your way out, you know what I'm saying? We got a bat that lives down here too. We try to get him out once in a while. It's kind of scared, you know, but peace.
He blind too.
$7, 16 songs, $7, you know, man, that all.
Picking up that zigzag zig on Genesee Street.
Word.
On Cash and Carry on Holly and Genesee.
Faggot store.
We gonna edit that. We have one ourselves too. We have one ourselves too.
You don't know.
Hey, yo. See these faces we have on ourselves.
Don't get mad at us. We just speak the truth.
My next question is for each individual to answer. What is your style? When you rap, what's your style? How you come across when you rap?
Started off in the beginning.
All right, I'm gonna tell you my style. Now,
Yo.
Trend Studs, Trensta. if you break that apart, it's truth rules every nation supremely through a law. And that's basically, I come with righteousness is truth. Black rain, well, duh, black rain, duh is something like it's emotion. You know what I'm saying? When I do my wisdom, when I do my words, when I'm speaking, or whenever I'm making beats or whatever, it's in motion because it's not standing still. Black is because black is dealing with the essence of everything in life. So, and rain is different it's coming with different types of water. And raindrops, you know, water can go through anything. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's a little piece of air in there, water can go through in there. So basically, I'm swiftly changeable with my lyrics and my beats. That's basically what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? I'm wacky, you know what I'm saying? I come through so many different ways, you know what I'm saying? It's very hard to just dissect which way I become, because you may come one way and I come a whole opposite way and just come a little bit better than you. You know what I'm saying? That's basically it. That's how it goes.
Me. Mr. Fatality, master rule fatality means I'm a master who rules all fatality, whether it's positive or negative. You know what I mean? I'm not a battle rhymer, but I would destroy you if you came to me trying to battle me, which I have done, you know what I mean, in the past, and I have done recently, you know what I mean? People probably wouldn't even know I done blazed them, but they have to go home and then they understand that I blazed them when you gotta break it down. See, I see myself as a fatal symbol. You know what I mean? I come positive and negative just like justice on the scales, you know what I mean? If you fat, I'm gonna come at you fat. If you whack, I'm gonna come at you at your level. You know what I'm saying? Fatality is destroyer of all things. I'm not no Mortal Kombat kid or nothing like that, you know what I mean? The name Fatality, I heard it on Mortal Kombat. I picked up the name because I felt that I could live that name in the hip-hop. You know what I mean? I ain't saying I live this out here because, like I told you, my name is a law, magnetic law. When I get on stage, I have a stage name, Fatality, because I'm like a Mortal Kombat doing all types of blows to every individual who want to come and touch. It's critical. Peace.
Me, my style, yo, I just say what I feel like saying, straight up and down. You know what I mean? If I'm ever in a situation where I'm battling, you know what I mean? I have battle kids, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not no like some heads out there in Rochester to be downtown and battle and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I like to kick skills. I like to say stuff that make you be like, oh, that kid said some metaphor type style. You know what I mean? I also kick stuff that, you know what I'm saying, I have witnessed, and I know that other people that have gone through, and I try to paint a picture in your head, you know what I mean, so where you understand vividly exactly where I'm coming from, but in your present situation. You know what I mean? And just to let y'all know, straight up and down, you know what I'm saying? Anybody out there, you know what I mean, that feel like the eyes is whack, you know what I'm saying, or yo, they on there fronting or whatever, just come see us, you know what I mean? This is how we can build, you know what I mean? We get up, smoke some beanies, you know what I'm saying, eat some chocolate chips, pancakes, chocolate chips, you know what I mean? I get down like that, you know what I mean? Or we can just straight up and down, yo, get mad flyers and hand it out, you know what I mean? And battle at the old Carpe Diem or something, you know what I'm saying? By the library, downtown, wherever, you know what I'm saying? Peace, yo, on time is like, me. On time is like, you know what I'm saying? Islam and master. I self-lord and master. Time is everybody knows now. You know what I'm saying? Time is something, it's matter and motion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel that me dealing with Islam, I have to put it out there now. I have to put it out there now and let everybody know now's the time to start dealing with truth and righteousness and recognize Islam as being a way of life, not no religion. You know what I'm saying? It's not a religion, it's a way of life. So my way of life is putting it out there and shining my culture, dealing with Islam, nothing but Islam. And if I come off with a different style, that may, to your ears, may sound like it's savage, or may sound like it's not dealing with Islam, that's only because I'm swift and changeable. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably chop you up with some words, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, let's get my keyboard. I might chop you up with some words, and then have you thinking that I'm not dealing with Islam, but I'm chopping you up, just so you can see so you can recognize what that negative is, and you can see your positive. I'm letting you know. I make you die in your own iniquity. In other words.
Peace, yo. I'm there. swift and changeable. V-E-E-R. You know what I'm saying? Because I do everything. I lyricize, I sing, I dance. However you want to come at me, I'm swift and changeable. Don't make no difference. You know what I'm saying? I come in peace. I'm from the South because, you know what I'm saying, I can come at you many different ways. I can relate to many things. So when you hear me lyricize, I'm opening mad doors for other people who feel, or just the brothers, you know what I'm saying, from the East or the West, you know what I'm saying? There's righteous brothers in the South too, like myself. That's why I say I'm swift and changeable. I correspond with all these suns right here. So we all shining light in just many different ways that to reach different people, because many people may not be able to relate to certain people. So I may be able to relate to certain people who may not understand the other brothers, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the South, I can bring stuff there. I mean, I've been everywhere, you know what I'm saying? I just hit you mad different angles, swift and changeable, however you want to bring it, you know what I'm saying? This ain't just the face.
Swift and changeable, rearrangeable to your mind.
Peace. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Son, my style is basically low. You know what I'm saying? It's like camouflage. Right? Saying y'all here, it'll come out, you know what I'm saying? It's on the way, you know what I'm saying? It's molding, I'm planting that seed, you know what I'm saying? But
yo, y'all ain't gotta worry about it, he don't even rhyme for us.
Yo, y'all ain't prepared for him.
It's a secret.
Y'all ain't prepared for him, I'm telling you. Y'all ain't prepared for none of us, you know what I'm saying? We all about peace, but I'm telling you.
we got to keep that element of surprise for everybody,
You know?
Got to.
Like,
when he hit you,
everybody.
you make sure you throw up your guard and try to cover it up. Don't let it hit you too hard.
They might
And if he
well
hit you
keep it
too
down.
hard, then you was asking for it.
People like to take your style and change it up and make it, you know, add on to anybody else's style.
Gotta come with your own
Be
style.
real, original.
And remember, we the eye, ain't nothing else other than that.
Hey, yo.
We the eye. The eye see everything.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, whatever happens as far as this right here goes, as far as rhyming, you know what I mean, and making beats and setting the foundation as far as the industry goes, you know what I mean, we still gonna be the same kids, you know what I mean? We still gonna be the same heads that you see downtown, stop up and say peace to it, you know what I mean? We still gonna be the same kids that we get up, you know what I'm saying, go in the back of Flint Street, Lexington, you know what I'm saying?
Do our thing.
Do our thing.
Do our thing.
Ain't nothing gonna change, though. The only thing that's gonna change, man, is how we deal with people as far as, you know what I'm saying, yo, these kids think they all that.
The fake people.
You know what I mean? Some people are like, we're gonna be jealous, man. Don't be jealous of me, yo. You know what I'm saying? You could have did the same thing I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all out there that might see this might know me. You know what I'm saying? You know the stuff that I was on. You know what I mean? All of us. You know what I'm saying? This is something I fell through, yo. Stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? We worked hard at it. You know what I'm saying? And now it's coming to life. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna think we all that, yo. In reality, you know what I'm saying? It took like 9 months for this to get formed. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna say 9 months. It could have been 3 years. Could have been 4 years. You know what I'm saying? But the thoughts or the idea had to come first. And you know what I'm saying? The last 9 months, it's really been blessed. You know what I'm saying? It's finally really coming through. You know what I'm saying? Basically working. Mad working. And we got, like they said before, we got real jobs. You know what I'm saying? Legal jobs. So ain't making like G's, you know what I'm saying? We making like 90. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get an effect on it. But everybody know if you working at Tops or RVs, everybody know if you ain't making no more than $7 an hour, you know what I'm saying? And blessing 40 hours a week, you know what I'm saying? No OT. You know how much has it, you know what I'm saying? What we doing, you know what I mean? Work.
Understand. Alright, my next question, this one has to deal with like the nation, you know what I'm saying? It has to deal with like the nation. So like, you know, we just focused on like y'all group. That's what I really wanted from y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gave me a lot of positive feedback from that. My next question is, how long have each individual been in the nation of the gods and earths?
I've been in the nation for 3 years. 3 or 4 years. About 4 years. Yeah, about 4 years. Officially, about 2 3/4.
Officially, well, I officiated myself with Nation of God's Earth for a year and a half. Officially. Me, I'm not in the Nation of God's Earth. You know what I'm saying? I affiliate with a lot of the gods in the earth, and I do knowledge, and I let them bless me with
all types of things that I can have to better myself. But me personally, that's something that I'm not prepared for. You know?
Stepping stones. So we love them. We'll never let
That's
them
a
go.
characteristic of a wise man.
Everybody
You ain't going nowhere. You're gonna be right here with us.
You gotta speak stuff change as we speak. Speak stuff change, ain't going nowhere.
I've been dealing with the nation for about, I've been dealing with the nation maybe about like, I say 2 years, 2.5 years, 3 years, you know. For them years, it's been a lot of building. A lot of building. You know what I'm saying? And I've been seeing a lot. All I'm doing really is striving to learn more of myself and learn more how to handle things. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I got a problem, attitude problem. You know what I'm saying? I may jump, get mad here and there. You know what I'm saying? That's something I got to master on my own. You know what I'm saying? So I deal with Islam like, if it's peace, then I gotta know how to add it to my life. Add it to everything and make sure that anything that I come out my mouth with is peace. You know what I'm saying? So if I jump at you and get mad or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Don't take it like, oh, he's savage or whatever. Relax, maintain and try to build it. I'll eventually see it. I'm the eyes, you know what I'm saying? I'll eventually see it. It's gonna come.
Yo, I say I came into the nation almost like a year. I had the wrong fools when I was down south, but I came upon this unit right here. I met the guard shot me downtown. They was building in the cipher. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the knowledge, acknowledging the God's wisdom. They was just building. So it attracted. You know what I'm saying? So I was sitting there analyzing. I was building with the guards, and my food was tampered with. I ain't have the proper food. But I stayed focused, you know what I'm saying? And I got on point. So I say I was born again. So I say almost like a year now. You know what I'm saying? But still striving. So I say peace.
Peace. Been affiliated with the nation for about a year. And I'm still studying, you know what I'm saying? Basically getting knowledge of myself so I can understand my culture.
Fun, so I wanted to add on, you know what I'm saying? Basically with like everybody in here, let everybody know how long we've been dealing with the nation. Now I don't want nobody out there to, you know what I'm saying, get the wrong idea. You know what I'm saying? Just because we've been dealing with this nation maybe longer than you, or if not longer than you, you know what I'm saying? Don't take it like we think we know it all, because we all still studying, we all still learning. You know what I'm saying? We learn every day. Right now we learn. You know what I'm saying? As we speak. So don't take it no other than that. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I'm still studying, and I want to know. Y'all out there, if there's some builders out there that want to come build with us and let us know something that's going to educate us, let us know. You know what I'm saying? Come build with us.
Next question.
Alright, see the next question is this.
Get through this.
This is the last question. This is the first to last question. There's 2 more questions left. Alright, this next question is do you think that people in your community look at the nation as being negative?
Indeed. I mean, look at how the gods out here present themselves. That take you back to the question when you asked about Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? You got individuals like here who try to be like that. So, and this with all these people out here, like these church people, your next door neighbors, they see these individuals out here as what? Negative what? Gods of earth. You know what I mean? And we're not negative gods of earth, but they could point their finger at those people because that's what they see. They don't see us at the Cypher at Manhattan Square, you know what I mean? Building every rally, every 3rd Sunday of the month. Because we be there. You know what I mean? It's been going on for like 2 years now. We've been there. We will always be there. One front. Won't go to the rally and then go stand on the corner and hustle and drink our 40s. Nah. If we do anything that deal with equality, we gonna be in our house. You know what I mean? We don't be outside promoting no negativity for no seeds because it's always somebody watching you. Once a man say he's God, he's always being watched. You know what I mean? So we can't present ourselves in no negative form. So all these people out here who say the gods of earth, oh they negative, they some gang related, get that out your head. Just take it back to the history. You know what I'm saying? This is what we looking for. Let's just say I'm holding it up. Yeah, sweet harmony, that's what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Father started this nation in 1964. You go do your history on Clarence 13th X, you know what I mean? Smith, who was once a Muslim, you know what I mean? The Nation of Islam. But he's like, hey, I'm God. You know what I mean? Y'all concealing some truth. Y'all concealing some science on the mothership. I'm God, so we gotta let these people know the true and righteousness of the black man. You know what I mean? Ain't no negativity out here. There's a lot of people who claim us for doing negative, but exile them from out your mind because the true and living gonna trample over all. They're my favorite words. You know what I mean?
Stop.
Please, alright. This is my last question. It go like this. It says, if you could change something in the community, what would it be and why?
If I could change anything in this community, I wouldn't change. I add a law school in Rochester. That's the only thing I can add on right there. We need a school so people can really see the truth of the nation of God's earth. That's which has its foundation in Manhattan, Mecca, 2122 7th Ave, 10027. You know what I'm saying? If you want to know anything truthfully about the nation, I'm quite sure they're running for you again. But I'd rather have a law school in Rochester.
I agree. And speaking of a law school in Rochester, Rochester us is known as Egypt. You know what I mean? And it ain't no name from out of nowhere. We call this Egypt, being symbolic to the distances, to make this short. The distances from the holy city of Mecca, which is in Manhattan, New York, and the distances from the holy city of Mecca, which is in Arabia. You take Arabia and the holy city of Mecca, see, you gotta take that out of the 340 angle. And when you take that at 340 angle, you will land in Egypt. You take from New York City and Manhattan, New York, the holy city of Mecca, which the father, Clarence 13X Smith, the same person I'm talking about, when he brought the knowledge of self to the youth, he brought it in Harlem, in Manhattan, in New York City, which is now called what? Mecca, like the holy city. So we took that angle and brought it 340 and symbolic to what? Rochester, New York. You land us in Egypt. But not only that, there's nothing but builders here. And the Egyptians was nothing but pyramid builders. We mental builders. The devils is taking over the building of the houses because we living in devil houses. You know what I mean? We own very little here. You know what I mean? We builders of the mental. We gotta get men before we can get a physical body thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Peace.
The thing I would change in the community, for all y'all familiar with the west side, southwest side, that long light up there on Magnolia, South Left, I would have them make that light a little bit shorter. For all y'all waited 5 minutes, turn the left, going downtown across the bridge. That's what I change in the community.
I'll say this right here. Just the attitude toward each other, man. Y'all brothers need to unite, man. We got the west side, we got the east side, south side, north side. Everybody afraid to come to what side. Y'all all black people. Come to talking about what the white man's doing, you know what I'm saying? Look at yourself. It's always reflecting on you. You point a finger, you got a couple pointing back at you. So do the knowledge for yourself when you start speaking about people. I gotta look at it myself too. It's not only speaking to y'all, I'm speaking about myself. But it's like this, y'all gotta quit dividing sections up. Y'all all one unit, y'all all one people. So look at that when you sit back and relax. It's not all about somebody better than the next, man. Y'all all one. Peace.
Me, I would change the mind state of how people, the negative mind state of how people think nowadays. You know, how they always want to jump, want to fight, get rowdy, you know what I'm saying? And always want to knock somebody because they dealing with something that maybe they want to be dealing with, or they dealing with truth and righteousness, and you might consider them as being punks or whatever. We ain't no punks, you know what I'm saying? Our nation ain't got no punks in it, you know what I'm saying? Our nation is full of strong buildings, and you know what I'm saying? I change the thoughts, like I said, I change the negative thoughts of people, you know what I'm saying? Basically, that's it. If I can change that, there's a change that comes, you know what I'm saying? Other changes will come.
He has not committed a sin past the first stone.
What I change in community basically would be poverty. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody out there should struggle. You know what I'm saying? And it's affecting, you know what I'm saying, the little kids these days. They growing up seeing what's going on out there, getting the wrong perception. You know what I'm saying? What's going on. Black lives. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. Well, this concludes our session with the eyes.
Man in Arms.
Men at Arms.
And I got one thing to say.
The name of the label.
Peace. I got one thing to say. I got one thing to say to everybody.
Peace. Wise King got our love. Peace.
Man in Arms Right
I'm
here.
his brother Bill.
This right here
Peace to the nation.
is the label.
Also label
Many more
names.
people, you know what I'm saying? Many more people that's affiliated with this, but right now we iron everything out. Y'all be on the lookout for Man at Arms. I'll be looking on the lookout for this tape right here. There's gonna be many more, you know what I'm saying? 16 songs, $7 before now, Man at Arms. Be on the lookout for it. For all y'all that got what they call now PhDs, all y'all there that got y'all PhDs, now ain't no need for that, yo. Just show love, you know what I mean? Just show love. Spread love everywhere.
Peace to Bed-Stuy. No doubt.
Peace to the South. Peace to Dope
Peace to all human families of the earth.
Dropping that peace to the QUEENS.
And peace to all places that don't sell swine. Peace to the real Arabs. Alright. It's like, you know what I'm saying, we want to give, you know what I'm saying, peace and shouts, you know what I'm saying, to Zigzag Zig, to Cash and Carry. We want to give peace and shouts to Raj, Cavaliers.
Especially Raj.
R.I.T. You know what I'm saying, Chris G. Peace, Ev, all
Peace, you know what I'm saying, check out the show. You know what I mean? Kids, if you like hip hop, yo, straight up and
My
down.
man
yo,
Mello.
it's illest.
Mello, my man Mello.
You know what
You know what I'm saying? Rugged Infantry. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to all crews.
Hazelnut, down in
Rest in
Brooklyn.
peace to all the heads who died in 9/7, you know what I mean?
Physical.
All people who died in 9/7.
So if you want to get in contact with any of us, pick
wanna
up the tape.
Indeed, if you want to get in
Number on
contact
the tape.
with me personally to get up and build, you know what I'm saying, because you can't find directions to get to Zigzag Zig, you know what I'm saying, you contact me at 521-0165, and that is the pager number, you know what I'm saying. I don't know if that man want to give out his pager number.
Nah, just buy the tape.
You can contact me at 528-4231.
I don't have no phone, so if you see me on the street, say, yo, Magnetic. You know what I mean? I'll come build with you.
And I'm Enoch Starscreen, this Tristan the Black Rain, Mr. Fatality, Sun, Bear, and I'm Time. And we represent Man at Arm label.
Mid-eye.
Peace. Rochester, New York, now we call it Egypt.
Utilitarian.
Rocktown.
Like Roger said, into the eyes.
You're now exiting the dungeon.
The eyes have now left the building.
Pias.